don't really start off producing records, you start off pressing the buttons, and then all of a sudden one day somebody says, oh, you seem to know what you're talking about, so we'll listen to what you're saying. And that's when it turns around and you're producing.
Louis, when I first saw you,
I'm lucky that most of the people I work with are the music that people I like, so I suppose that covers the taste of it too. I think it's more like I try to let everybody do their own things anyway. I mean, I'll say to them, oh, this bit doesn't work, but I'm not going to suggest to them to try this, that or the other. I'll say, well, you come up with something, and then when I hear something I think that's working, well, that's how it works. That way they're sort of writing it too, and I don't know anything about music. I don't know how to play anything deliberately because I don't think then I'm going to start putting my ideas into them, you know, and end up having records that all sound the same. It could be a different group. Heavy metal band and a folk singer could sound exactly the same.
all a dream.
I don't listen to much anymore at the start, so if someone says that sounds like something or other, I don't know, does it? So, I mean, I just can't listen to music as to relax because I sit there and start analysing it, try to figure out how they did this, that or the other, and end up with a headache. Perkins. Sounds like he's not too well on this one, actually. On your Tex. Say too much. Could be throwing chairs around. No, he'd never do that. Sometimes you like the referee, or you get all the ideas in from all the members of the band or whatever, and then pick this one and say do this and do that. It's just yeah, to get the flow going in the right direction, keep the atmosphere good in the studio at the same time.
When I first saw you,
you'll find too that the artists are really, this is their life, this record that they're about to make. So quite a lot of times there's a bit of tension involved there too, you know, a lot of stress. Recently, the stuff I've done with the Cruel Sea and Dave Graney, Kim Salmon and Titters, all of them are good records. I just had a really good binge of fun records, so that was something. The Cruel Sea one came out really well. That was a lot of hard work because, well, they were a bit nervous because they were sort of on their way up, and you know, this one really had to be a good one. And so I spent quite a lot of time mixing it. Each time it got better. Sometimes mixing, usually you've got to get it right the first time, but occasionally if you've got the budget and the luxury to be able to take it away and say, oh, I wish I could do this, turn that up a little bit, fiddle that. If you've got the luxury of doing that, you can really perfect it, or go mad trying anyway. Some of the old punk rock ones were good, the old Birthday Party albums, mainly for me because it was so experimental. I mean, doing things, the first time they ever met me, I came in a little bit late, I think, staggered in and they'd filled the grand piano up with bits of metal, which normally a terrifying thing. I thought, oh, that might sound good. So it was all totally exploring things that never, you know, whether it made good records or not, it was a lot of fun to do. I started here a long time ago. We used to lock ourselves in the middle of the night, put Beatle records on 4,000 million decibels and things. That was all good education because listening on great big monitors like that, it's like, they're like microscopes, you know, they enlarge the music. Oh, we got another song along. You're spending so much time in the studio, there just isn't time to do anything else, or to negotiate the next deal or record or anything like that. When I'm in here, I lose touch with what's happening outside. Having the managers taken a world of pressure off. It's fantastic. Does a good job too, I might add. That'll do for his bonus. Everybody wants to sound like Nick Cave, ringing you up and offering you their doll checks.
Yeah, such a beautiful life.
That's all right.
Thank you, Charlie. I couldn't hear a word of it, but it was wonderful.
I think that was the one.
It was very moving, I thought. Yeah, very moving. Bit of run.